the Philippine stock hit a record of 6,000 points after today's trading. It appears there's no stopping the bull run of the local bourse, which took off in 2011. What is behind the sustained success story of the stock exchange? Will this be sustained for the rest of the year? And joining us tonight on the line is former NEDA Director General Felipe Medalla, a member of the Monetary Board of the Bangko Sentral. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, the Philippine Stock Exchange continues its surge as trading ended at a little over 6,000 points. Is this an indication of the confidence of investors in the overall performance of the economy in 2012? And will this year be even a better year?
In general, high stock prices means that investors expect earnings to rise. And for corporate earnings to rise, it can only happen if they expect the economy to grow. Mm-hmm. So obviously, good macroeconomic environment, low interest rates, low inflation, and high economic growth. These three together investors expect corporations to do much better. Good as the performance is now, they for them to do even better in the future, and that results in very high stock prices.
Sir, now where is the money invested in the stock market coming from? There is this concern that...
We're actually getting two types of capital inflows. One is more or less equal size. Part of it is entering the stock market, and part of the foreign investments are buying government securities. Mm-hmm. If I can recall correctly, as of the end of December, there are huge, significant net inflows both into the stock market and the government securities. Note, for instance, that the T-bill rates are extremely low. That's largely because foreigners are buying the T-bills.
There's some fear, sir, that if some funds are coming in from foreign investments, it may go anytime and our trading will suffer.
Well, I don't think that is, although we're not going to rule that out, I don't think that's a very likely event. But anyway, people are expecting more fundamental, real... The general comment is that the inflow of funds is not matched by equal increase in what we call foreign direct investment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir.
And also people are saying, and I think as I heard John Forbes saying, the rollout of infrastructure projects still not as fast as it should be. So as long as they're able to wrap up infrastructure spending, for instance, if they can do the connector project between the NLEX and SLEX, for instance, and as you know, there are two proposals right now, one from the San Miguel Group and the other one from the Metro Pacific Group. If these two projects hit eventually become shovel ready, I think the market will say that this high stock prices are sustainable.
So now, why do you think the Philippines is still emerging as a favorite among foreign investors? What have we done that merits the confidence of the international community?
Well, two things. At least two things. One, of course, is the improvement in governance, especially in the most visible agencies like DPWH. The improvement in tax collection on the part of BIR. And in addition, the President is able to pass measures that are considered difficult to pass, like the sin taxes and the RH bill. So the passage of the RH bill and the passage of the sin taxes shows that the President is able to get Congress behind him in moving reforms.
Sir, how about the peso appreciation? Do you having an impact in the future? What is the Bangko Sentral doing to ensure its appreciation will not have a negative impact on the economy?
Well, one must remember the peso is not the only currency that's appreciating. Although we must admit that the peso appreciated more than other currencies last year. But the BSP has many other tools that it can use to mitigate peso appreciation. For instance, we prevented foreign funds from being deposited in our special deposit accounts. So we are thinking of other macro-prudential measures to make sure that hot money does not destabilize the economy.
Finally, sir, in general, are you confident that this will be a better year for the economy? What challenges do you see that we are to face this 2013?
Well, of course, the most difficult challenges will be what would be continuing weakness in European economy, continuing political trust in the United States. The Democrats and the Republicans cannot agree on many things. So those are the global challenges at a time when both the European and American economies are quite weak. Now, the other side is as America's, the Fed results in very low interest rates to prop up its economy. And when the Federal Reserve Bank starts buying more funds, it creates more liquidity. Some of that money may come over here and, as you pointed out, make the peso stronger.
Right.
And appreciate, which is not good for OFW and exporters, and it's not good for industries that compete with the imports.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for joining us tonight on NewsLive. That was former NEDA Secretary Felipe Medalla, a member of the Monetary Board of the Bangko Sentral. Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.